Good evening, everybody. I see there's a couple people here last night, but they'll try to get back here. We'll see what all is going on. See if we're going to have little shenanigans going tonight. Because it is, after all, hump day. Let me see if I can get anybody in. There we go. Well, nobody. Oh, there's Buster. Let me see, Buster. I don't remember getting it. Let me see if it's in my spam folder. No, I haven't received anything, Buster. Let me look in the spam now. No, I didn't receive anything. Do you feel like coming up, Buster? Hey, Aaron or Christina. There you go, Buster. Hey, Uncle Al. I don't know who Fred is. I don't see Fred up here. How is everybody going today? Today we're going to be up to some shenanigans. We get enough people in here, we might do a couple games. Or we can talk about whatever comes up. Okay, it's Aaron. Oh, Lucy. Lucy's the dog. She isn't in my lap right now. She's taking a nap. It's like, I love Lucy. Yeah, I do love my Lucy. She's been kind of limping a little bit off and on the last couple of days. But everything's, I mean, we went from, I think it was 50 degrees this morning to about 85. No, 83. And now it's 72. Supposed to get down to 52 tonight, so I don't have to close my window. That's okay, Uncle Al. I feel kind of funny calling somebody uncle at my age. That's why I usually call you just Al. Waiting for the Uber, going to church. So, Aaron, I see you guys had a blast last weekend. I'm glad it went well for you. I've heard from a couple friends that they had a blast there at your homesteading convention in Louisiana. Oh, you're going home from church. Okay. So you must be in the same time zone I'm in, Eastern time. Well, I decided not to make the boho vest. Instead, I am working on a pullover sweater. You got to meet Erica's husband, and he was great. Yeah, I heard. Hello, David. Hey, cuz. Let me see if I can find something here. I'm going to close out everything I don't need. Let's see. Hey, cuz. Hi, Mike. I didn't see you come in. It's not good to me while I was trying to look something up real quick. No, I'm going to have to try that later. Okay, let me check and see if that came in from Buster. Nope. I still don't see anything, Buster. Alrighty. I see Cuz is in there, and that's good. Buster, I'll check for it later. I am so distracted from that music. It's so loud today. Hopefully it shuts off at 8:30. So I planted some radishes today. I'm pretty sure I'll have 30 days for it to go. Yeah, that's all it takes for radishes to go. You know, you can eat the greens as well as the radishes themselves. Let me double check something here. This. Yeah. Uh, Radish leaves, they're high in vitamins A, C, and K, and minerals like iron and potassium, which support immunity, vision, and bone health. So they're good for you. Not just the radishes, but the leaves themselves are good. And it says we got 8 in here, but everybody's pretty quiet. I see David Lester. Cousin Dave has 34 popcorns in the brooder. Does anybody else have any new chicks or kits or kids or anything? And how are your gardens doing? Are you getting close to the end of the season, or are you going to have more to go? Like personally, I just planted radishes. I took out my borage and put radishes in its place. And Malabar spinach is still growing strong. And I'm waiting a couple more weeks before I harvest my sweet potatoes. Mike says my wife wouldn't like it if I got in. No, Mike, unless it's a quail chick. Then she might love those and kick you out, you know? More to go on the garden? That's cool, Uncle Al. And Aaron's packing up egg orders. Just a second, Uncle Al. Let me get you fixed up here. There you go. And there's Andy. 2 more months. Oh, you're in the desert climate. Wow. I planted a bunch of radishes. And welcome back, Andy. We're just as crazy as ever, Andy. Right now, we're talking about our winter gardens. David says planted fall crop yesterday of radish, lettuce, kale, cucumbers, carrots, peas, and beans. You were in the low 90s. We were in the low 80s. We were 10 degrees cooler than you, Uncle Al. Andy, do you get any chance to working on the quail hutch? Got a fly snuck in through the door. I hate flies. You hit 90 for about an hour today? Well, we hit about 83. No. Are you breeding any of your rabbits, Andy? Excuse me. No breeding yet? Thank you, cuz I've been doing a lot of sneezing today. Have a blessed day, Al. Thank you, cuz David. The music's still going on, but now you got the cars racing down the street. You're being a lazy homesteader, it seems like. Sierra needs to light a fire under Grandma's butt. Oh, yeah, you do need to do that. Do you have the rabbits right now, David? I say, why put off till tomorrow, until next week, what you can start today? Give it, if you had some Epsom salts, take a teaspoon of Epsom salts and put it in a gallon of water and water that tomato plant with it because it's needing some magnesium and that'll help it to flower. Well, a teaspoon of magnesium in a gallon of water, then you should be set to go. Never bigger than a quarter and never got red. I guess we shouldn't have planted them in the shade. Must be cherry tomatoes. Well, to encourage something to fruit faster, like I said, the magnesium water will do wonders. I'd say magnesium and throw a few rabbit scat in there. Shake it up. Oh, wow, cuz. Yeah, don't plant them in the shade next time. You need some rabbit scat. Yeah, so you know it causes them to bloom, Andy. Yeah, but you can give them some of your wisdom. Say next year, don't plant them. Plant sunny crops in the other areas. Plant heat resistant crops. I mean, heat intolerant crops in the shade. I'd say mulch that plant with rabbit scat, that black gold you got in your yard. Oh, it just came up 8 weeks ago in July. Hmm. Yeah, you know, you can use the eggshells, Aaron, for seedlings. Alrighty, Andy. Oh, my allergies are really kicking my butt today. Oh, wow. Then that could be from a seed that was dropped this summer. And pretty soon I'm going to be making I have to wait probably till tomorrow night before I can do it. But I'm going to be making, I'm taking the old borage and I'm cutting it up and putting it in 3 gallons of water. Gonna let it set for a couple days and then water things with it. In the 8 weeks after I ordered my furniture, it come up. It has taken over again in the same place as last year, and it took over that corner. That's cool. Yeah, and if you really want, if you're doing container gardening, David, fill that container up with rabbit, with just about that much dirt and the rest of it rabbit pellets, and that thing would grow like crazy. About ready to sneeze again. Radish beds, one and all. Yep. Oh, raised beds, one and all. Okay. The only thing I got is I got three what I would call small pots that were given to me in the spring that I planted things in. I tell you what, you take your all your nasturtium flowers off and put them in your salad or eat them, and within 2 days later, you'll have more flowers. Because every time I harvest my all of my flowers that I could see, the next day or two, I'll go out there and see a whole bunch more come up. If you guys had one wish, have a blessed day, David. If you guys had one wish to come true, what would the one thing be that you would wish for? And you have a blessed day too, Mike. Everybody got quiet. Well, we're down to 6 again. Now, another thing, there you go, Andy, that I had a clone of me to be my work self. I can understand that. I got woke up at 6 o'clock this morning by noises going on out on Main Street. And at about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and a big something came in, heard big chains. So I got up early this morning, been up ever since. And giving a little ambition to somebody else, huh, Andy? Working clone of everybody in your house, all work towards the same goals. That would be cool. Yep. I need to get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, see, I'm getting a lot of dings on my phone for some reason. Exactly, Andy. I can't put that up there. Hey, Kelly. How you doing? I check my phone to see where I got all these messages from. Yeah, Tickle Trunk. And Nikki has me up and running. Tickle Trunk. In other words, he was observing everything. Kelly says she's good, just cleaned the quail shed, and obviously there's some crazy stuff happening here. So even though it's my daughter's birthday, we didn't go anywhere. Well, you could throw your own party for your daughter. Could have baked your little cake and everything else. My daughter's third birthday, we rented a room in Galveston, Texas. And it was her birthday, and I was putting the finishing touches on her homemade birthday cake when the fire alarm went off. And so she remembers that as the time that firemen came to her birthday party. Hey, Willie. Like I said, Steve, you were observing. You had a blessed natal day for your daughter, Kelly. Yeah, I don't watch the news, so I don't know what's going on at the Utah Valley. What did you give a talk on, Kelly? Andy, I don't even have a TV, remember? I only glance at the news when I'm in the mood for it on the computer. Well, that's great. Thank you, Willie. Let me see. We have 11 likes. So, Steve, did you start any sourdough starter yet? I'm sure it did do well, Kelly. You got a little charisma going there. And you got a lot of humor too. Only to bake it. If you get hold of flour and water and yeast in a jar to put it in, see, so you got the experience, Kelly. I'm sure you did great. But what's going on in Utah that's got everybody kind of nervous? Was there a shooting or something? Hey, Brandon, I see you there. No, I'm not on early. I'm on late in the day. I usually go on in the morning. Are you feeding it about once a week, Andy? Well, I don't know who that is. Oh boy. Oh boy. I see it now. Okay, I didn't even know who he was. Now I know. So it used to be the left wings that got in trouble, but he's a right wing. Yeah. That's what I found out. Let's see who the person of the incident. Interesting. When you come to both sides of the aisle to Kirk's death, he was led by and admired by all, especially me. He also ordered flights to fly at half mast until Sunday. Okay, now it said
we are hearing from President Trump. He is on his Truth Social platform saying that Charlie Kirk has passed away. So again, I'm going to read to you what the president said. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. So again, President Trump telling us at this hour that Charlie Kirk has died. Kirk was shot at an event.
that's enough for me. That would figure, Steve. But you know, it's only going to get worse. You just had it last year, Andy, so you got 3 more years until elections. Yep, 2028, 3 more years. I agree with you 100%, Kelly. Thank you, cuz. Conditions in Franklin, and it's clear with a temperature of 71. The wind is blowing from the east 4 miles per hour. Humidity is 52%. David made it back. The zoomies are zooming all over their brooder. That's cool. Type in your zip code. Type in weather, then your zip code, Kelly. Andy's weather is conditions are clear with temperature of 79. The wind is blowing from the southeast at 1 mile per hour. The current humidity is 52. In Provo, the conditions are sunny with a temperature of 82. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 10 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 23%. In Pope, the conditions are partly cloudy with temperature of 78. The wind is blowing from the south-southeast at 1 mile per hour, and the current humidity is 64%. And in Cement, the conditions are sunny with a temperature of 80, and the wind is blowing from the southeast at 11 miles per hour. The current humidity is 52%. There, that's a little more interesting. The way I look at things is I don't like winter, and winter is the season of death to me. Because I always figure if I'm going to die, it'd more likely be in the winter in the middle of the night. Because I was born in the spring, and that's the season of rebirth. Lucy must have got something on her bed because she's licking her mattress. And pretty soon I'm going to be stuck buying store-bought chicken eggs. It makes me sad. So is anybody else putting in a fall garden? We're up to 8 people. We're still doing good on 8 people. Do I need some quail eggs? I would love to have quail eggs, David, for eating. Because chicken eggs are kind of hard to handle. And when they're store-bought, they're almost impossible to eat. Well, when you pull up summer crops that aren't producing, then you can put in some winter crops. Oh, yeah, but the shipping would be expensive, David. And the way they handle things around here, they'd probably be scrambled before I got them. Well, my local source, I had 3 or 4 eggs go bad out of a dozen. So I don't. I think she doesn't look everywhere for eggs every day because some of them were old. Oh, I hate this noise. And the city still got. It's almost 9 o'clock, and the city still has their music running. Starts at 8:30 in the morning. Or if you had a freeze dryer, you could send me an envelope of freeze dried eggs. Yes, Buster, 7 days a week. From 8:30 in the morning till at least 9 o'clock at night. Why? I don't know, cuz they're trying to build up the downtown area and I don't see it working. Let me see if I can show you guys something. Like a, uh, once in a blue moon, they'll play a song I like, but not very often. Let me show you guys something here. They're resurfing. Sometimes, oh, okay. That's not yet. Okay, here you go. Traffic light installation and railroad interconnection project, interstate of South River Street and 6th Street and South Main Street and West 6th Street. Let's see. This is at the end of the block for me. Let's see what they're going to do here. So they're going to have signals. They don't have one at Main Street and 6. They do have it at South River and 6. It's supposed to be the summer. In other words, they got to do it within the next month. Start it. That's it. Alter Faber and Warren County entered a partnership to bring high-speed broadband to every single family home within the country. To ensure residents of Warren County were kept up to date on the latest news, Alta Fiber published a landing page for Warren County where residents can sign up for construction at. I need to put that under another page. There's a lot of things going on I'm just learning about. Exactly, Andy. Hey, CR. Good to see you. So is anybody doing anything else? Or are you starting to get ready for Halloween? Because usually once you get the kids in school and you start thinking about Halloween and the end of the harvest and everything else. You want to change that one up a little bit. I don't like how that's looking. You're falling for what? Oh, you're falling for fall? Now, CR, that pouch that you hand stitched for your laptop, I think it's so cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was all with scraps, and it was all hand stitched. But it didn't look hand stitched. And if I don't quit sneezing, I'm going to go crazy. I can understand that. Is it cloudy there, Andy? Well, yeah. You did everything good. Ah, it's been a very busy weekend, and Taco Tuesday was crazy this week. What's dark, Andy? It was sunny here today, but it's dark outside now, yeah. True. And when the sun sets, it gets dark. Yeah, it's that time of day, though. You got what? It's 8 o'clock where you're at, so yeah, it should be getting dark. It's 9 o'clock here, and it's dark. You're still recuperating from yesterday. Well, that shows you're not as young as you used to be. Go out and see if you can see the moon. If you can see the moon, then it's not cloudy. And it was sunny today. Okay. Some people can be 15 years old and be old. Some people can be 99 and still be young. It all depends on how you act and how much get up and go you got. Yeah, send Sierra out. She'll have fun. Yeah, but when it's time for mine's getting that way right now. But when it's time for me to go to bed, I'll be wide awake. Just good evening, Nubs. Catnip tea. I knew what you meant when you said catnip tea. No, I've got something better that'll help me that I'll be taking in about an hour. I've told people before, Steve, to take catnip tea. It'll help you sleep. All right, seeing stars, and nobody punched her in the head, so that means it's clear outside. What in the heck? Yeah, they do, Nubs. Yeah, they do. And I don't call them weeds, I call them herbs. Definition of a weed is a plant that grows where you don't want it to. So a rose bush could be a weed. And a dandelion it can be a very cherished crop. Well, I already know about wild lettuce and what the texture is good for. And burdock root is good for cleansing out your system. I hate this feeling of sneezing. Yep. Wild chives and garlics. I prefer garlics too. Yes, go ahead and talk. I'll be back in just a moment. That's right. Tiptoe across Lucy. Oh, I know, baby. Excuse me, let's see. Let's see. Rather to move dandelions onto the next yard. Yep. Pardon me a moment. Allergies are really kicking my butt. Oh, I'm doing nothing but sneezing all day today. I think I'm allergic to whatever they've been doing outside. Anybody else start their fire cider yet? Andy's got a phone call. That's what I need to do. I need to take some of my honey garlic from last year. But I got my fire ciders going. And at the end of this month, I'll strain it and refrigerate it. It's her daughter. She needs her to bring her keys. What makes you think that? Did you get some wild lettuce tincture nubs? And some plantain and lemon balm salves. Good evening, Joseph. I almost said good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep Wednesdays going too. And I got a couple more videos I'm going to be posting. Yeah, a stupid flies bugging me. I didn't take them keys to her. Someone else did. I went to the grandkids' birthday party. Yep. You got things more important to do. He's been juicing plantain and then dehydrating the juice for a great antibiotic, anti-parasite, and antifungal, blah, 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 antimicrobial, and a dry powder for free. That's cool. Be right back in a second. Oh, Lucy, you just blocked my way, don't you, baby? You say, yeah, Mom, I want to know everywhere you go and everything you do. So I've got a gallon of fire cider going. And you know what, Nubs? That's a great idea for me to freeze dry. Oh, the fruit and everything that's been soaking in the making the fire cider. Because that'd be done about the time that it'd be good for me to restart the freeze dryer. Because Nubs, what I got in my freeze dryer, my fire cider, is turmeric, garlic, horseradish, jalapeno, serrano, onions. I can hardly see in this light here. Limes, lemons, fresh pineapple, thyme, sage, rosemary, clove, and cinnamon. You made more tomato soups today? That's cool. Now, are you canning those tomato soups or are you freeze drying them? CR? Oh, you just ate it. You were hungry. Okay. Yep. Or some good mushroom soup. Oh, I don't think so either. Went to farmer's market Saturday and Sierra found some rabbits too. No, we have not ate it yet. Okay. Because you could take those green tomatoes and pickle them. You either fry them or pickle those green tomatoes that you have. So they were yellow tomatoes, CR? Yeah, you can make fruit leathers out of them. That's probably what I'll do with all the fruit that I'll strain out of the fire cider. I could puree that and put it into fruit leathers. Out of the cherry plums I got, well, they were more like cherry nectarines. I made those and was going to make them into leathers, but they ended up being chips by the time we got done with them. I followed directions on the stupid dehydrator and it was too much time. Hey, Howie. Good to see you today. And Joseph's in here too, Howie. Good to see you, Howie. Now you guys can drop your links to your channel, or you can type exclamation point and quail, and it'll share out your channel. You're still working on apples, Howie. That is cool. There's Andy Rabbit's channel. Which ones you working on now? Which apples you working on now, Howie? Ah, Nubs wants to know if you're making meat or hard cider. Apple crisp for the freezer on Saturday. Last of the honey crisp. Cool. And sugar with butter out loud. You need okay. Honey crisp apples. You need brown sugar, oats, and butter. Blend together. Put on top the apples. And then bake them in the oven. I didn't get any pears this year. But let me see if I can find a picture to show you guys of what I did pick. Let me see. What's in it? Okay, guys, I found it. Sounds cool, Howie. Okay. Now you see this, you guys? Let me see if I can get it. But they're fuzzy when they're ripe, so it's not really a plum tree, cherry plum. I think they're cherry peach, but they are good. They taste. I think they're cherry peach, and they are good. The flesh is white. It looks like a white peach on the inside, like miniature white peaches. And they have, when you make it into leather, it has they only get about that big around, Andy, which is about the size of a $50 at the most. And they are good. And they taste like a cross between it kind of tastes like nectarines, but they look like peaches. I'll just laugh at that one day, but well, the guy that owns the tree, I think he said it was a cherry nectarine or something like that. But I think it's more of a miniature peach, in other words. They're about the size of an apricot. That's what size they are. But they don't have the yellow flesh of an apricot. They're more like a white peach on the inside. They have a beautiful taste. You have a blessed night, Howie. Thank you for stopping by. Bonfire peach tree has purple leaf. That is cool. But when you're foraging, and even though the tree was out, a lot of the tree is out of the fence into the alley area, I still ask the people who it belongs to permission. They said I can harvest whatever's on the alley side of the fence. So I got what I could reach. And I did find out something. I put them into water and you got little stuff coming out of the spots. That means you have a worm trying to block up the hole. Let's see what a bonfire peach is. Yep. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Did it the wrong way. Well, that looks about like the other tree looks like. Of course, this is a dwarf for a patio. Let's see. See if there's any of the others. I'm kind of wondering. Small peaches are edible, but unpalatable. And that only gets up to 6 feet, and this one's higher than 6 feet. Verna say cage. Well, see, I don't think we're going to last that long. I think we're going to last about 5 more minutes. Oh, say the word cage. Cage. You get it, Sierra? The C sounds like a K. K. The A says its name. A. And G gives the G sound, and the E is silent, so it's cage. Cool. That's cool. And you know what? I think this is a good time for me to sign off for the night. And I'm going to try to make Wednesdays and Saturdays going. Saturday mornings and Wednesday evenings or night. But everybody have a blessed day. Congratulations, Sierra. You guys have a blessed day. And see you Saturday or see you tomorrow night on Katrina's live stream.